Chapter 22:14. We're already at the classroom, curb your curiosity and show your best state. Yi-Ching Luo looked at the direction where Si Ming-han left and her eyes sunk slightly. From Si Ming-han, we should be able to tell that the status of the class of gods in the Heavenly Academy is beyond our imagination. Moreover, the teachers of the class of gods are also from the upper realm. Towards ordinary students like us, they will definitely not give us any face. What we need to do is to learn how to improve ourselves in the class of gods, so that we can become stronger. If there's any unhappiness, bear with it as long as you can. Of course, there's a limit to this tolerance. Once it exceeds that limit, needless to say, I'll do it myself. I still have the same old saying, we don't create trouble, but we're not afraid of trouble either. After Yi-Ching Luo finished her last sentence, her charming eyes swept across the few of them in the devil class. The few of them immediately nodded solemnly, we understand. Yi-Ching Luo led the few of them towards the classroom. Long Yunzhan was still in a trance. When Yi-Ching Luo and the rest had already walked more than 10 steps, he then reacted and quickly caught up with Yi-Ching Luo's footsteps. Yi-Ching Luo gave him a meaningful look, as she gave an ambiguous smile. In Long Yunzhan's heart, an inexplicable feeling of guilt welled up. Walking to the classroom entrance, Yi-Ching Luo's gaze immediately surveyed the surroundings. The classroom was extremely spacious. Inside, there were neat and tidy white wooden study desks. Books were stacked on top of each study desk. More than 10 students dressed in white were leisurely sitting in the classroom, seemingly discussing something. A white-haired and white-browed elder stood at the desk where the headmaster was teaching. In front of him was Si Ming-han. No one knew what topic the both of them were discussing. The elderly man's expression was rather grave. When Yi-Ching Luo and the rest stood at the entrance, the students in the class of gods immediately sensed their presence. At that moment, the entire hall fell into silence. All the students in the class of gods shifted their gazes towards the classroom entrance. The 11 young men and women stood at the classroom entrance, all dressed in blazing red class uniforms, like billowing flames and auspicious clouds, making one unable to take their eyes off of them. And the most eye-catching was the young lady at the front. Her red robe was like fire, without any other adornments. Her black hair was like a waterfall, tied into a simple bun, held in place by a wooden hairpin. Her loose black hair fluttered in the wind. She had a face that could topple cities, a bright smile, and an otherworldly temperament. She was the most dazzling existence among the 11 of them. A look of awe flashed across the eyes of the 10 or so class of God students. The old man also turned his gaze over. He was also slightly startled.